Hi guys, welcome to another DayZ video. So, I've said to a few people that I'm going to be recording Series 1. I don't know how that's going to go, guys. My old style of gameplay with the avoidance and stuff, I don't really do that anymore. I like the interactions with other players, so I've jumped on it's Wednesday, I'm playing on public servers. Look, loads of people, loads of them, clans and everything. Look at those clans, all kinds of people on here. We're in. We're going to play on this server. So, randomness, and a couple of people have been asking about my settings in game, my video settings, so let's show you those quickly. Configure, video, disabled VSync, so I've got disabled VSync going on. If we go to the quality, objects very low. Now guys, if you look to the left of my player, so here in this area, watch the grass. Now we're on very low, let's go on high. See that grass up here? Let's go very high, and there's tons of grass and everything. Put this on very low. Gets rid of grass, gets rid of all the crap. Clouds low, I don't really care about clouds because it's a nice clear day. So put them on low or turn them off. Terrain very high, terrain is just these textures on the floor and stuff like that, and shadows on normal, that's it. Textures, high, very high, because I've got a 2 gig graphics card. If you haven't got a 2 gig, you've only got a 1. Set these on normal or something, or high. And in the rendering, anti-aliasing, turn it down. Turn off ambient oculization, turn off post-processes, no bloom, no rotational blur, and you should be good to go, guys. I mean, there are plenty of tutorials and stuff on YouTube, but a few people turn that up a bit so that it's a bit better. Level with the VoIP, turn the music all the way off. My field of view, I always have just above the D. You can zoom in so you can see better. There's loads of tutorials, guys, just check them out. So many people have been asking me what my graphics settings are to get high frames, but I mean, there's tons of stuff on the internet. Just you know, type the questions you're asking me about my settings, guys. Just type it in Google, and you'll be good to go. So just standard stuff. Rags in the bottom right, and get rid of the torch. Let's go. Another day in DayZ. Now, as I said, I don't know if this will be Series 1 or not, guys, because it's a high pop. Because of all these guys on here, it's quite hard to know what's going to happen, and whether or not we're going to do well on, and you get quite a bit of lag. You never know what's going to happen in DayZ. Every single time you play it is different, guys, which is brilliant. But I want to try and show off a few new things, and yeah, this is one of them. So if we go to back to the coast, or find an area of stony ground, you see where we can search for stones. So we're going to search for stones, and we're going to try and get ourselves a little rock blade right off the bat. Now the rock blade is fairly OP. Let's search again, because I didn't find anything that first time. Now I haven't managed to get the rock blade to work on public servers. It works on my server fine, it works every single time. But as you can see, I mean, it's quite hit and miss. You just have to do it a few times. Now I'm going to try this 3 times, and if we don't get a rock, we're just going to crack on. So I don't think we got one. Nope. So let's just crack on. I'll show rock blades and stuff in one of my tutorials or something, guys. We're going to crack on. Now obviously people say you see the choppiness and the lag here, guys, and that is because the number of players on the server. Now if you do want to seriously increase your frames in DayZ, play on low pop servers. The less people, the less lag, which is how it works. Now we're going to take the book for making fires, so we can keep the rags for us, for bandaging our wounds should we get any. I'm just going to check everywhere pretty much. Now, it's a spawn town, so I'm not expecting to find too much loot, but you never know. We might get lucky. Chem light. Don't really need a glow stick right now. I've been trying to give up glow sticks for quite a while, so there we go. Someone's jeans, and they left their rags, and for some reason they didn't take this rather fetching hat, so I'll have that. Medikit there. We'll take the bandage if we can, if it's not gonna drag it out and then take it, possibly. And instantly getting messaged on Steam, as I do, so we're going to check that quickly because it could be important, and it wasn't particularly important, so that was hardly worth checking. Right. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Let's just crack on. We've got the fetching hat. I'm sure any bandits come near us, we'll swap them the hat for our life, and they'll be more than up for that. Now there are a few, you can hear bullets and stuff combining. Now that's just bugs. It's so many players on the server cannot keep up with all the actions, and you do get those sound glitches. We're going to take the leather shoes because I'm going to wear stuff I don't normally wear, and we're just going to pick up any loot we find, basically, guys, and it's going to be one of those kinds of videos. A few of my friends watched the video I made on, I think it was called 2 spawns back to back. Old friends that I used to play Origins and the DayZ mod and things like that, Epoch. They've asked me, you know, do more of those videos where you're just caning around and enjoying yourself. Knuckle duster, excellent. Can I have it? There we go. You have to move it out of its loot spot, which is really odd, but looks like I've had some newer players that don't realise that, because there's some burlap sacks there, and you'd have thought that they would take them. Now, if I can find rope in here, I will be a very happy chappy. No rope. But there's a fishing hook. I don't really... I mean, we'll take it. We don't really need it, but we will take it. I would love to find rope in a second. That would be brilliant, because we can make a little bag quickly and just have a bit more pocket space. So we know that there's some burlap sacks and stuff here. So let's see if we can get rope in this shed here. I mean, the door's closed, so chances are no one's been in here yet, and we might find ourselves a little bit of rope. There's a hacksaw there. Okay, let's consider loot. Let's get rid of the fishing hook. Take the sewing kit so we can repair any clothing that gets damaged. And if this fence post thing doesn't kill us, we're good to go. I will actually take that helmet over the hat to protect our head a little bit. And we can get sticks using that hacksaw in a minute. We do need to find a bit of rope, ideally. So we'll check this house quickly. No, these houses, pretty sure these houses don't get loot. Or a lot of loot anyway, so let's just crack on, guys, see what we get. Let's go to the next house. And I can't remember, there's a shed up here, I think, in all these trees. I'm pretty sure there's a house just here that a lot of people run past. So a little, as I call it, the Rasta house. And there you go, there's the Rasta house. A couple of sheds. There's a splitting shed. This one will have a shovel. There it is. Every time, guaranteed. Shovel outside. Oh, look at it, guys. It's a good start. Let's crouch, go through the door. Look at this. Beautiful. Checkered shirt, blue bag. Food instantly, which is awesome. And a can of drink. We'll drink the drink now. We'll have a little think about where we're going next, guys. So, while we're drinking that, we'll patch up our shirt, take it off, put it back on again, and it will be patched. Lovely. Cowboy hat, not as protective as the helmet, unfortunately, so we're going to leave that for a moment. Don't want to take that shovel, because this splitting shed should have a hatchet just here. There it is. Now, it's knowing what you're looking for, guys. Splitting shed. It's where you split wood. It's where you'll find a splitting axe. They're starting to put the right kind of stuff in the right kind of places. Now, this axe is worn, one on my back, damaged. So we'll swap. We'll take the better one. Any rope? Kind of desperate for rope here, guys, to be honest. So, nope, but we have got matches. So we'll take those matches. We've got food. We'll move the rags into our bag. The bag is a lot harder for the zombies to hit. And we don't need that knuckle duster anymore, because we have the hatchet, which is awesome. Rags in slot 2, hatchet in slot 1. I always put the same things in the same places, so that should it come down to it, I can get them quite quickly. We'll take a hacksaw and we'll put that in our shirt. Shirt is always the first thing that will get damaged, so use the hacksaw to open the peaches, you get a higher percentage. I'm going to eat these, and we should be in a fairly good starting position, which is nice. That's quite a good start, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting on a high pop server for there not to be a lot of loot. Now you see here, guys, how there's quite a lot of hacksaws in this shed, and that's because we're on a persistent server. So other areas have been looted, and as I say, a lot of people don't run up to this Rasta house up here, and it's always a fairly decent place to come when you first start out. So there's another t-shirt there, which we're going to take in our trousers for extra rags, and a green helmet. I'll keep the red one, it's in better condition, to be honest. You've got the thermometers now in the game that work, so I can use this thermometer and it will tell me my temperature. Now obviously if you've got illness and stuff, you're going to be hotter, colder. So far I haven't really found a use for it. So I'm 36.1 degrees, and I'm not sure if he puts it in his mouth or he puts the thermometer somewhere else. if you get my drift, guys. I haven't quite worked that bit out yet. But we're not hungry anymore, we're energized, and we got an axe. So consider us, drop that thermometer, I really don't want it. Consider us armed and dangerous, guys, really. We've got a hatchet, and we've got a bag, and we've got a little bit of gear. So, yeah, good times. We're going to head up to Berezino, because I spawned so far away from Cherno and the west of the map. It's a quicker run to go east. I'm fairly certain that we're not going to get end game on this playthrough, but we're going to play all the same. Now, a lot of people who have subscribed a long time ago know me for my mod series, and they've asked me to do some kind of series. Now, if I live long enough, guys, I'll chop this up into episodes, hopefully. And people have asked me not to cut anything out. Now, I understand what you're saying, guys. You want to see how I play, and you want my style is I love to share the knowledge. I can't help myself, guys. I yak on endlessly about DayZ when I'm playing it, and yeah, people have asked, play through and don't cut anything out. I will be cutting out big long distances of running and stuff, guys, but I'll explain everything I take and why. So this is the leather sewing kit, and we'll use this to patch and repair our backpack. So now this will be worn as before it was damaged, so we'll take the leather repair kit, and with this we can repair shoes, we can repair our gloves with the normal one, but they're pristine right now. And yeah, so now we can repair our bag and all our clothing and stuff. We can take semi-decent care of ourselves. Lockpick, guys. I'm going to take a lockpick and I'm going to put it in slot 0. Now the reason I take the lockpick, and we're also going to split this t-shirt while we're in here, tear into rags. Now, one set of rags in our jeans, one set of rags in our bags. I don't combine them. Now the reason for that being is if someone shoots me in the backpack, I've got no rags. At least if someone shoots me in the legs, I can use the rags in my bag, they won't be ruined. So yeah, at early stages I carry 2 different sets of rags, and I separate them on my body in different places. So like I say, if I get hit in the legs, I've still got the ones in my bag. If I get hit in the bag, I've still got the ones in my legs. Always cover your bases, guys. So we're not going to go the standard way. Everybody runs up there and through the apple orchards and they loot the same old houses. It's not very far, I come about this far, which is about 200 metres further north. And a lot of people don't loot these houses up here. As you see, bigger bag. Now, we'll put all of my gear that I've got so far into this bag. A little bit of lag there, which it's just because the number of players and the server's trying to keep up with everybody that's on here, guys. So we'll chuck that on our back, and as we see it's damaged, so we use our leather repair kit again, take it off, put it on, and now it's worn, so it's in much better condition, guys. We've got a decent bag. Got another book there. This one is pristine with 2 pages. This one is damaged, so we'll keep the one with 2 pages, and there's another can of food. So we've got some food and stuff now, guys. As you can see, I'm not hydrated. So the first stop for us is a well, and we're going to hit one on the way into Berezino anyway. So, yep, we're just gonna carry on this way, slightly up the hill. As I say, everybody else runs along that part of the coast up to Berezino. I like to come here up this way a little bit to try and stay away from other people. Now you see there, someone's done similar to me. I see that zombie in the field. Now you can use zombies to work out where people have been and what they've been doing. So, that zombie there, I don't know if you can see it, how well you can see that on the video, guys. Let me try a trick. We'll go here, field of view all the way in, and then zoom in. There we go. See her? Now she would not have spawned out in the field, out there, so she's chased a player, and that's where they lost aggro. Now she is facing away from me, so I know that she was chasing them that way. Also, she hasn't aggroed to anybody else, so I also know they were the last person to come through here. So, the last person to come through this area went that way, meaning if I want to avoid them, I need to go this way. Use the zombies to your advantage, guys. They're there, and we're just going to put our field of view back now. Also, field of view like that, it does work with the guns and stuff, so if you want to zoom in, Even better with a scope, just zoom right in with your field of view, happy days. Now we're probably going to aggro that zombie, but I do want to check this shed. Another wooden shed here, guys. We'll have a shovel outside it, unless someone's taken it. No, but there is a shovel inside. These wooden sheds always get you a shovel. Cargo trousers that are damaged, so we're going to fix them with the sewing kit. Put our rags in there, put our lockpick in there, and now we've got more pocket space. You always want to maximise your pocket space as early as you can, guys. What we got here? Bomber jacket with some food that's open, which means a player has dropped his jacket there. So hacksaw into the trousers, put the bomber jacket on. Even more pocket space, guys. And there's a purple bandana there. Now I can't get it in my tab menu, but I can press F on it and pick it up. And we're going to untie it, and we're going to tie the face mask, and there he is. It's pretty badass already, guys, to be honest. Not a bad start, really.